Hi, I'm Dan. I'm the CEO and co-founder at Cinchy. I'm logged into the platform, and I'm going to open up the network map. We use our Dataware platform to run our entire business. Here, I'm looking at a visual map of all of our company's knowledge. Every node is a data set. The different colors represent different domains. So let's find all of our human resources data. This data can be a blend of data from multiple sources. I can connect on-prem systems, legacy systems, cloud systems, SaaS platforms. Here you can see our employees object. It's large because it's very well connected. It has a lot of links to other data, including data across multiple applications that would traditionally be siloed. If I move all of my HR data, you can see the interconnectivity between our human resources domain and all the other domains. Every line is an integration that was saved. You're avoiding having to connect every application to each other over APIs and ETLs. You're essentially eliminating the need for direct integration. This is editable. You can write back to your source systems. You can originate new data. You can essentially augment your existing systems and no longer be limited by them. But how do you get started? Well, many financial institutions are struggling with the proliferation of desktop tool-based solutions, using Excel to run critical business processes. Here we're looking at a wire settlement form, but we spent a few hours to create the Dataware equivalent of that business process. So I can find it on the fabric, and let me go ahead and submit. So you can see we're in a section called Method of Payment. If I zoom in on the form, you can see Method of Payment. I can see the next section, Amount and Currency. Well, here's amount and currency. Where here we're able to validate. We're using the ISO codes to standardize on currencies. Here we're looking at the actual wire information and the beneficiary. So if we enter a name, we have the advantage of being able to do autocomplete because we can reuse contact data that's already used in other contexts. I can enter an address. So here I'll enter 1 Main Street, New York, and save it. And you can see it's done intelligent resolution. It's filled out the zip code in the state. And it's also alerted me that this beneficiary is also a lead. Well, let's go to the Lead 360 view. It shows me everything I need to know about Bill in the context of him being a lead. I can see information about the company, the next action. I can see the team that we have lined up to support the sales process here and their personalities. I can see our sales process as a project plan. I can see personality profiling where we have used artificial intelligence. I can see every meeting that we've had and view the transcripts. I can look at interest levels and engagement signals that are streaming in for a variety of signal sources. So you can see there's attending live booths or downloading white papers. I can get to here from the context of filling out a form. And that's the power of having connected information, not in a reporting context, but in an operational context. And not only is it the digitization of that form, it's the entire business process. So here I'm looking at the workflows that are configured, where you have high priority, you have pending approvals. You can set up different queues and segregate who can approve. You can see every change made to every single cell of data. Here you can see there's a bunch of revisions to one record. If you have the right access, you can approve either an individual request to change at a cell level. You can even bulk approve and select 3 rows. So here I'm authorizing 3 separate payment authorization requests. I can run reports to get visibility into the status. I can essentially create my entire business process as I want it to be, but I started from a form. And every node was plugged into Dataware, be it a replacement of a form, a replacement of a legacy application, augmentation of an application, and you build this connected view gradually as a result of your transformation. And you get 360 visibility to everything as a byproduct. So this employees object is more than just a circle. I can actually see the data. And again, this data can be blended from multiple sources. I can also originate data directly here. So here you can see there's me, Dan, employee number 1. I'm looking at a tabular view, but let's go into a 360 view. So here's my profile. You can see when I started with the company, you can see my contact information. You can see my bio, my personality profile. We're not only doing that for leads, but even for our employees, including myself. There's my career goals. There's any recent engagement signals. Here's my out of office calendar. You can see my performance reviews, my comp, options. That's just going into one node. And not only can I see, I can change, right? If I need to do a performance review, I can do that here. And if we do have another system, it can write back to that system. It's essentially plugging in, connecting, protecting, and extending my existing investments and getting more leverage out of that. But that was employee. Let's go to customer. So it's in our customer success domain. And just like we did with employee, let's zoom into the actual customer data. And from here, I'm going to go into a 360 view of a customer. So we've seen a 360 view of a lead, 360 view of an employee. Well, let's do the customer now, because you can do a 360 view of really anything. So here we're looking at Concentra. This is one of our customers. You can see the intelligence we have about this organization. You can see the team that we have lined up to support this customer. You can see any contracts and any other relevant documents. You can see every sales opportunity that we've had, whether we've won or lost it. I can see every open lead, even ones that have been disqualified. I can look at the history of orders. I can look at the agreement details. I can look at the engagement signals. You saw earlier how we were able to see Bill's engagement signals as a person, but this is showing us for the entire company. I can see NPS scores. I can see every project that we've delivered, all in a single view that is editable. Like every time they call into the support desk, I can see the tickets. I can see if those tickets result in any product changes. I can see the onboarding information, billing information, every contact that we have, that we've ever interacted with, every meeting that we've ever had from anyone with this organization. This is intelligence at your fingertips. And this is the magic of Dataware. We have over 100 organizations that are using the platform, and we have zero churn in every one of our customers' expanse. Check us out at cinchy.com to learn more.